Well, Paul and Andy, it's good to have you back at the ranch.
What do you got for us?
We want to go back to Miller Ranch, a place in southern Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
The ranch where we went originally to investigate the incredible amount of cattle mutilations in a very short period of time.
Over the years, they've had some like 10 or 20 cattle mutilations there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. The only ranch in the area that had any kind of history like this.
Andy and Paul's research of cattle mutilations at Thomas Miller Ranch led them to a bridge that could hold clues to how their cattle are being mutilated.
I think something lifts them up, does their thing, and then drops them down.
All evidence points to the bridge.
Yeah.
Their last investigation revealed there could be some sort of time-based anomaly or portal at the bridge, just like the triangle at Skinwalker Ranch.
There's data underground. Also, this anomalous data that's in the air. What we're seeing is impossible. It's not possible.
This is like another Skinwalker Ranch. The parallels are stunning.
This will be our third trip back to Miller Ranch.
And this time we want to go back with a very specific objective. We want to try to get much more aggressive with whatever the phenomenon is above the bridge so that we can try to define it more and identify if there is and to what extent there may be a relationship between the Millers themselves and the phenomenon over the bridge.
The bridge might be the nexus of whatever the phenomena is, or the stimulus, or the doorway that they're slipping through, and these cows are coming in and out through that somehow.
So we've been talking about a physical bridge, but we may be dealing with a bridge of an entirely different kind.
Yes. I think this is an ideal place to continue to follow up on. Maybe it'll lead us to some answers.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Ready to go?
Ready to rock.
Good luck, guys.
Go forth boldly.
Yeah, right there, right there. You good?
In preparation for their next experiment, the team works with local law enforcement to safely shut down the Miller Ranch Bridge.
Hey, guys.
Hey, look who's here. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, man, thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
Great to see you.
Let's set up Tesla coils first and bring out our equipment afterwards.
Yeah, let's set them up.
During their first investigation at Miller Ranch, Andy and Paul conducted a Tesla coil experiment under the bridge that triggered UAPs. Now they're setting up the Tesla coils again, but this time they're placing them on top of the bridge in the area where Pete Kelsey found evidence of a portal with his photogrammetry drone.
I can't explain it. This anomalous data that's in the air, it shouldn't be there. And Travis and Erik were saying that's where some space-time something is the only thing with our current understanding of physics that could explain it.
Like a portal.
Yeah.
If you don't mind just giving us a quick test to make sure all the equipment's working.
Okay.
The team will flood the Miller Ranch Bridge with up to 300,000 volts of electrical energy, hoping to once again stimulate UAPs, strange radio spectrum communication, or even find further evidence of a portal above the bridge.
All right, we're all set. We're rocking and rolling, man. We've got full power and everything's functioning normally.
Evening, guys.
Hey!
Hey, Sally. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Tom.
Good to see you, ma'am.
With everything up and running, the team welcomes the Millers and is ready to put their Tesla coils to the test.
Roadblocks are up.
All right, I'm ready to rock. The road is shut down. The Tesla coils are plugged in. Tom, Sally, you've seen us have this set up on multiple parts of your ranch. This is our FAA tracker. We're going to use this to rule out any aircraft that are actively transmitting a signal. Here we've got a satellite tracker. This is giving us all the satellite activity that's happening all around the world.
How exciting.
This is our spectrum analyzer registering our RF spectrum right now. And then here you've got our outputs for our two UFO DAPs. These are our eyes in the sky, AI-powered machines that are designed to be watching the sky at all times because we're going to be watching everything else. If they find something that doesn't fit their AI index of pre-recorded data, then they'll zoom in, record, and alert us.
The arcs are going to come off the side and go down into the bridge. And you'll see them spider out into the asphalt. It's really cool looking.
So this is what baseline looks like right now. And if we see changes with radio energy, if we see changes when we have any kind of UAP activity overhead, that will confirm for us that there's some sort of correlation between the two.
All right, let's do it.
All right, rock and roll.
Okay, coming up.
All right. Look at that.
Keep going up.
Let's keep going.
40. You want to go up?
Yeah.
Max.
That's 300. Some baseline variation. Paul. That's happening across multiple frequencies, you see?
Yeah. What could that be?
As Cameron increases the electrical energy of the Tesla coils on top of the bridge, the team measures a correlating increase in radio energy on the spectrum analyzer, which makes no scientific sense, because adding electrical energy should not relate to receiving a radio frequency response.
I mean, look at this. It's unlike anything we were seeing in our baseline.
Whoa.
That's huge.
Is that normal?
I don't know if you noticed, we've got a little arc over on the coil on the right.
What do you mean by arc over?
It's when an arc hits the copper tube. I think that one's toast.
All right. Do you normally see that the coils break if you put them through this much energy?
Typically, the wind or moisture on the coil itself from dew or condensation in the air will cause it to arc back to itself. We don't have that tonight.
Tell us if we're not understanding it right, but does it feel dry and calm to you here?
It does.
So somehow your dry, calm Colorado night isn't so calm at all.
We know our ground is good, or the other coil would suffer the same problem. Something drew that arc to the coil itself, and that's all she wrote.
It seemed like it was playing with us, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't explain it.
So guys, well, I know Travis and I both are just anxious to find out what happened on this third visit to Miller Ranch.
This was an incredible trip.
It really was.
All right, here's our first clip.
That jumped away quick. Okay, now go frame of time.
So there's our first big breakaway from the actual UFODAP tracking box. From 9587 to 9590, so 3 frames.
That's
And there, right there, stop, right there.
Yep.
It's way down there.
How many frames is it?
From 90 to 92,
So
2 frames.
2 frames. It covered most of the field of view.
But then it decelerates right there.
Yeah, it jumped, then it slows down. So that's clearly not a satellite. It's not an airplane.
No.
Something makes it jump, that big jump. Is it an optical aberration, or did it accelerate that fast? So tell me where I'm looking. Is this thing right by you, looking up through where Pete Kelsey's drone had the phenomena occur?
Yes, sir.
So if there is a time anomaly at the bridge, you found the edges, because you see it moving normal, then you see it jump, and then you see it slow down and move normal again, which suggests where the jumps are is it's behind whatever your time shift, a space, something else, whatever this is, right? Yeah, I'm not saying it's a wormhole, a gateway to another universe. It could be an optical distortion. It could be anything.
Yep.
In fact, we actually measured something like that here over the triangle with Pete Kelsey's terrestrial LiDAR scanner back in the summer.
That would make this another data point that correlates with the triangle here on Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Every time we visit Miller Ranch, we seem to come back with another solid data point that correlates the bridge and the area over the bridge, the anomaly over the bridge,
Right.
with the anomaly over the triangle here at Skinwalker Ranch.
It really cross-correlates well with Skinwalker Ranch. And then here's the other big question. What is this anomaly doing near a place where all of these cattle mutilations seem to be occurring?
Right. Which is where we started.
Yeah. I can think of 5 probably follow-up experiments that need to be done, including tandem experiments that we do here, then we do there simultaneously.
Absolutely.
Fantastic, guys. Good, great work.
Awesome.
Agreed. This is goodness, guys.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what you do next.